Hi, I'm Katie Moonstone. Welcome back. This reading is for December 7th through the 17th. And I hope many of you recharge your battery on Saturday because a perfect storm is about to begin. This is the week where Uranus, Lilith, and Neptune conspire to end an era of illusions. Secrets are going to surface, masks are going to fall off, and you're going to finally see the puzzle and all the pieces come together this week. On the 8th of December, you will see an ego exposure and you will navigate the noise of vanity without losing your center. Things will be unpredictable, so expect the unexpected. Many people might end up being a little violent on this day. Basically, what you're going to see is a lot of insecure actors. And your biggest goal is to not take Monday personally. On the 9th, you may feel a shock of liberation, surviving this electric rapture of breaking the chains. This will be a class 5 transit. What is hidden is going to explode. So you have Uranus. Uranus doesn't like stagnation, and then you have Lilith, who doesn't like submission. And when you put them together, you get a prison and you break free. This will be basically the calm before the storm. So expect shocking news that will change scenarios. On the 10th, you will experience an awakening from a dream because Neptune will go direct. Some may feel necessary pain of disillusionment. This is where the noise ceases and you start seeing with mental clarity. This is where no more fake magic, no more dreams, more of a reality checkpoint. The road ahead might not be yellow, might not be a yellow brick road, but it will be concrete and stable. Also on the 9th, I forgot to mention, scandals or snake oil salesmen are going to be on a rise. So if something falls in your life, let it fall. Back to the 9th, and back to the 11th, let's go to the 11th then. We got secrets and repressed truths will spill out on this day. So this is where dark confessions and things and resentments from 10 years ago might rise up to the surface. And it might rise between two people, you having just a blatantly conversation, and then boom, now all of a sudden you now know their dark confessions about you. This is where people will say, you know what, I really never loved you. It's kind of, for some it will be a nightmare, and for others, they're gonna see it as the missing piece to the puzzle, and they'll be able to move on. This is the day to speak the unspeakable. The era of illusion is over, and the rule for the next 7 days will be brutal for some because nothing stays hidden anymore. On the 7th, which is Sunday, which I'm actually recording this on Sunday, where we are under the influence of Mercury trining Saturn, which gave us a reality checkpoint. Saturn, the planet of time and structure, begins the construction of the week. This week you will feel mentally clear, and you won't be interested in dreams or fake or facades. You're more interested in what actually works in reality. Procrastination now dies, and it's time to clear your desks and your spaces. Mercury rules the voice and Saturn rules commitment, so be careful of pessimism. Saturn is realistic but tends to see the glass half empty. This may lead you to only see what's missing in your life and what is only difficult. Just remember, nothing is impossible. It just means some things require a little work. Use Sunday to rest in a passive sense, but to prepare as diplomacy ends on Sunday. On Saturday, Mercury sextiles Pluto. So if Thursday was the vomit of truth, Saturday will be the final diagnosis. Your mind will act as a forensic detective because Pluto rules the underground and nuclear power. So your mind gains an almost X-ray vision that will bring about a strategic synthesis. You will look at all the loose ends and pieces that appeared from Sunday's coldness, Monday's ego, Tuesday's shock, and Wednesday's disillusionment, and Thursday's confession, and suddenly everything will just make sense. The pattern will reveal itself, and you will understand the why behind people's actions. It will no longer be an assumption. Pluto does not negotiate, so when you see the deep truth of a situation under this light, something inside you turns the key. Your power will lie in strategic silence. You will know too much to go back to being naive. You will gain the ability to navigate the world knowing that shadows exist without being afraid of them. This will be the day you plan your next steps. Do not waste this transit or day trying to convince others of your truth. Pluto does not explain, it transforms. What gets revealed cannot be unseen. Innocence is over, but sovereignty now begins. The most powerful weapon of all is absolute truth. And you can no longer be a victim of the dark because you can now be the master of light. You can seal this energy and ask the universe that nothing passes unnoticed by your eyes anymore. Register your decree. I see it all. The game is over. I won. If you dare. Many this week will encounter addictions. It won't be random, weak, or wrong, but these patterns are going to show up because how your spirit is interacting with the world differently than before. Maybe behaviors you can't fully explain. You'll have impulses that will feel strange or cycles that keep returning back to you. There's a reason, and it's not here to ruin you, but it's to reveal something about you. To name a few: addiction to isolation, to truth. Maybe you're a person that never likes to give up, helping those who don't reciprocate. Excuse me. Maybe you're a person that obsesses over the past. Maybe you like to overanalyze everything. Maybe you give yourself self-pressure. There's a fine line between sacred and self-sabotage. Remember, there's a reason why you are the way that you are. And once you understand it, your entire life can change and make sense. This is to happen so that it redirects you and it sharpens you. You are not broken or weak. An example: addiction to isolation. Not the kind rooted in sadness, but the kind that feels comforting and necessary. You're not withdrawing because you are broken. You withdraw because your soul craves purity of space and peace. It's a place where other people's energies can't interfere with what's growing inside of them. You begin to prefer silence, stillness, and for some, even distance. Not because you're avoiding life, but because something within you is being rebuilt, realigned, and rewritten. Some say you're hiding from the world, but you cleared the world away so that the next phase you can finally rise in it. Some people chase comfort, some chase truth, but even a painful truth can soothe the soul. Lies create fog in a mind that was born to see precision. Illusions slow you down. Once your spirit tastes truth, deception becomes impossible to digest. For me, no matter how many setbacks or no matter how many times I fell apart, something inside of you or me, refuse to stay down. Most people quit when things get difficult. And for me, I get quieter. I get more internal, but I don't stop. And this is because it's your spiritual makeup. It's a sense that life is pulling you somewhere very specific, and you knew you can't walk away from it. So you keep rebuilding. This comes from a deep soul memory, and your soul refuses to abandon it. It's not stubbornness or perfectionism. It's the inner knowing that every challenge is training you, preparing you for something larger than you see right now or in the present moment. Your refusal to quit is the proof your path isn't ordinary. You are built for endurance, for meaning, to stand storms that would break most people. The doorway to every gift your soul is trying to unlock. Expect your timeline to split into two, facing the person you used to be and then the person you are becoming. Romans 15:5 says, "May the God of endurance and encouragement grant you to live in such harmony with one another, in accordance to Yeshua." Well, because Saturn was in transit and I'm recording this on Sunday, the 7th, I played too much and I hurt myself. So I'm not going to be able to do too many cards because now it has a heartbeat. But I will jump into some dice for some fun and get some messages this way. This will be kind of a short reading for the week, but I wanted to at least put something out there. The number 4 will be significant. Remember, you are protected. If you are the Chinese zodiac sign of the dragon, your root chakra, either try to heal it, something about your foundation, it might turn upside down. You're not going to speak of it. Somebody who was staying quiet is basically going to they're going to get a key or permission to speak some truth this week. Ooh, a lot of masks falling off. Something about religion, like saying no to religion. I don't know. Someone was trying to be a sheep to keep the balance and the peace and the harmony. That's going to fall apart. Some of you have a wish fulfillment coming in this week. It was part of your soul contract. Some sort of agreement that you made or you will be making this week will be part of your wish fulfillment. Yes. I'm getting a yes answer. Yes, there is a money blockage because it's not time yet. Or if someone needed clarification, yes, you will have the money to go on vacation. Right now it's blocked. And there's a reason behind that. It's not time yet. Someone dug a hole. Someone's family member dug a hole, trying to dig themselves out of a hole. Someone feels very lonely because they're keeping themselves away from love. They know who their true love is. And once they are open to receive it, happiness. I feel like that's a little bit on self-sabotaging energy. When somebody's, okay, there's like a mat, like maybe somebody's mask's gonna fall off, but it's gonna make them grow up and be less greedy and selfish. It's gonna be very humiliating for this person when it happens. There is angel guidance when it comes to love. And it's going to be rooted very, very strong. Yes, it is a wish fulfillment. It is coming in. And I got the number 3. Yes, your prayers have been heard. Try to stay balanced this week. Try to find your center. Some of you that do have addictions, let's say you like to overeat, this week will probably be the week you stop doing that. For some. Like you gain some type of clarity, or you realize that you're whole and you don't need that. Someone did not take an opportunity. It's not a missed opportunity. You still have one more chance. Let's get a guidance card. Let's see if I can even do this. Oh, I can. Guidance for this week. Presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all the beauty. So stay in the present moment. Let's get a business venture and trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity this week, and emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and new love. So it's time to go within, heal that heart. Let's get a couple of tea leaf cards. Great worry over nothing. Stop worrying. Worrying's like a rocking chair. It gets you nowhere. And some of you are going to find out this week you got a secret admirer. Yep. A new job, raise, or career. And many of you are going to be stepping into new experiences this week. So go with the flow. Bottom of the deck, Beetle. Good fortune is coming in. Yay. Well, that's all I have. That was my weekly reading. I know it's a little different and short, but I just wanted to reach out and say, hey, here's the weekly reading. But I am going to end this reading because my finger has a heartbeat. And kind of hurts. The untold, hidden knowledge. Stuff is going to come out this week. When prayers go up, blessings come down. There is a spiritual hierarchy of beings on which the regulation of the universe depends on. From every cloud and movement of the wind to the planets, sun, moon, and stars are all purposely being guided by beings beyond your imagination. This card is to let you know that help is on the way and the divine sees all. The veil will be lifted to reveal some of the hidden truths or knowledge that were kept from you. Certain people either manipulated or stayed by choice in the illusions that were created by the powers that were, to only keep us separated from the truth and from the light that was already within. All will also be exposed. This card will also mean that someone will be leaving or moving out of your life for good, and in return, you will be receiving a big blessing for all of the hard work you have done. Know that your prayers have been heard, and our blessings come in many forms, and it may even come as a person or people, money, or opportunities that will help us on our destined path, sometimes even to get us to our next blessing. Know that you are divinely protected, loved, and cared for, and everything has divine order and timing that all goes according to the plan. There is always a bigger picture, even if you don't see it yet. So pay attention to your dreams, allow, surrender, and go with the flow. So a lot of hidden stuff is going to come out this week, so be prepared for the shocking news and truth and revelations. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I know it was short. My apologies. It's been a day. Take care of yourselves, and please like, share, and subscribe. And until we meet again, Namaste.